Hello and welcome to Lamishow tube. In this video, I will share with you system analysis and design or object-oriented system analysis and design, sample question and answer. This exam is prepared for the student in computer science, information technology, information systems, software engineering, computer science and engineering, and business administration and information system. I always create educational content like this video, so if you want to up to date with latest videos, hit the subscribe button and turn on notification, and let's get started to our today's video. Question number 1. What is a system in the context of system analysis and design? A collection of computer programs. B, a set of interconnected components working together towards a common goal. C, a physical hardware of computer. D, a single software application. The answer is B, which means system is a set of components that are working and interacting together in order to achieve one common goal. Question number 2. Which one of the following is a component of a system? Input-output devices, software programs, data storage, all of the above. Question number 3. Which phase of system development life cycle involves identifying and selecting system development projects? A, planning and feasibility. B, analysis. C, design. D, implementation. Question number 4. Which paradigm focuses on breaking down a system into reusable and modular components? A, object-oriented programming. B, procedural programming. C, functional programming. D, agile development methodology. Question number 5. What is the primary goal of system analysis? A, determining the physical layout of the system component. B, designing the user interface of the system. C, understanding and documenting system requirements. D, developing and implementing the system. Question number 6. What is the purpose of planning and feasibility phase in software development lifecycle? A, evaluating the technical feasibility of the system. B, determining the cost and benefit of the system. C, assessing the schedule and the resources required for system development. D, all of the above. Question number 7. Which component of the system development life cycle focus on converting the design into working system? Planning and feasibility, analysis, design, implementation. Question number 8. What the primary goal of system design? A, identifying problem domain. B, understanding and documenting system requirements. C, changing problem domain to solution domain. D, evaluating the usability. Question number 9. Which phase of the system development life cycle focuses on defining the physical and the technical aspect of the system, such as hardware and software specifications? Planning and feasibility, analysis, design, implementation. Question number 10. What is the role of modern system analyst? A. Developing user interface and designing system workflows. B. Writing code for system functionalities and algorithms. C. Analyzing user requirements and designing system solution. D. Managing system deployment and maintenance activities. Question number 11. Which one of the following is a quality of system development? Scalability, code efficiency, network security, all of the above. Question number 12. What are system development methodologies? A. Techniques used to gather user requirements. B. Standard for documenting system processes. C. Approaches for managing the system development lifecycle. D. Strategies for testing and debugging software. Question number 13. Which system development methodology emphasizes iterative and incremental development? A. Waterfall model. B. Agile methodology. C. Spiral model. D. Prototype model. Question number 14. What is the primary goal of analysis phase in the system development process? A. Identifying user requirement and the system constraints. B. Creating detailed design for the system. C. Implementing the system functionality. D. Testing and debugging the system. Question number 15. What is the purpose of design phase in the system development process? A. Creating a detailed plan for system implementation. B. Evaluating technical feasibility of the system. C. Identifying and selecting system development with projects. D. Assessing the cost and the benefit of the system. Question number 16. Which phase of system development process involves coding, testing, and integrating system components? Analysis. B. Design. C. Implementation. D. Maintenance. Question number 17. Which quality is important in system development to modify, extend, or repair over a lifetime without introducing new errors or degrading its overall quality? Reliability, maintainability, scalability, usability. Question number 18. What is the main difference between structured paradigm and the object-oriented paradigm? A. The structured paradigm uses function while object-oriented paradigm uses object and classes. B. Structured paradigm is more efficient in terms of memory usage than object-oriented paradigm. C. The structured paradigm is primarily used for web development while object-oriented paradigm is used for mobile application development. D. All of the above. Question number 19. What are some potential benefits of object orientation in software development? A. Reusability, modularity, and user maintenance. B. Lower development cost and faster development time. C. Improved performance and reduced memory consumption. D. Enhanced security and better user experience. Question number 20. What is the main advantage of waterfall model? A. It allows for early detection and resolution of defects. B. It provides flexibility to accommodate changing requirements. C. It ensures systematic and structured approach to development. D. It promotes frequent customer collaboration and feedback. Question number 21. What is the object-oriented software process? A software development approach that focuses on sequential phases and documentation. B. A collaborative development process that involves continuous integration and deployment. C. A methodology for building software systems using object, class, and other interactions. D. A project management framework for organizing and tracking software development activities. Question number 22. In the object-oriented paradigm, what is an object? It is a set of functions and procedures. B. Instance of class that contains attributes and methods. C. A standalone program that can be executed independently. D. A unit of memory used to store program instruction. Question number 23. Which of the following best describes the concept of encapsulation in object-oriented programming? A. The process of breaking down a system into smaller reusable components. B. The ability to hide the internal details of an object and only expose necessary information. C. A practice of separating a program into individual functions and procedures. D. The use of inheritance to create a new class based on existing one. Question number 24. What is inheritance in object-oriented programming? A. The ability to create object based on existing object. B. The process of combining multiple objects into single entity. C. The practice of breaking down a system into smaller reusable components. D. The process of defining attributes and behaviors from an object. Question number 25. Which of the following is not characteristics of object-oriented programming? A. Polymorphism. B. Encapsulation. C. Abstraction. D. Sequential executions. Question number 26. What is polymorphism in object-oriented programming? A. The ability to represent multiple types of objects with single interfaces. B. The process of combining attribute and behavior into single object. C. The practice of hiding the internal details of an object and exposing the necessary information. D. The use of inheritance to create new classes based on the existing one. Question number 27. Which phase of object-oriented software process involves identifying and defining requirement of the system? A. Analysis. B. Design. C. Implementation. D. Testing. Question number 28. Which phase of object-oriented software process involves creating a detailed design for the system component? Analysis, design, implementation, testing. Question number 29. What is the process of testing phase in object-oriented software process? A. Identifying and fixing bugs in the system. B. Documenting the system requirement. C. Creating a detailed design for the system components. D. Implementing the system functionality. Question number 30. Which of the following is not the potential benefit of using object-oriented paradigm? A. Improved code reusability. B. Enhanced maintainability and flexibility. C. Reduced development time and cost. D. Better performance and efficiency. Question number 31. Which phase of object-oriented software process involves translating the code into executable code? A. Analysis. B. Design. C. Implementation. D. Testing. Question number 32. Which concept in object-oriented programming is related to bundling data and methods into single unit? Abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism. Question number 33. What is inheritance in object-oriented programming? A. The ability to represent multiple types of objects with single interfaces. B. The practice of hiding the internal details of an object and exposing necessary information. C. The process of creating a new class based on existing class. D. Combination of data and methods within a single class. Question number 34. What is association in object-oriented programming? A. A relationship between two or more objects within where they are dependent on each other. B. A hierarchical relationship where one class is derived from another class. C. A specialized form of association that represents all part relationship. D. A mechanism for creating multiple instances of classes. Question number 35. What is aggregation in object-oriented programming? A. Relationship between two or more objects where they are independent on each other. B. A hierarchical relationship where one class is derived from another class. C. A specialized form of association that represents whole part relationship. D. A mechanism for creating multiple instances of a class. Question number 36. What is collaboration in object-oriented programming? A. The process of combining multiple objects into single entity. B. The ability to represent multiple types of objects with a single interface. C. A practice of hiding the internal details of an object and exposing necessary information. D. The interaction between objects to accomplish task or achieve a goal. Question number 37. What does persistence refers to in object-oriented programming? A. The process of saving and retrieving object from a database or storage medium. B. The ability to represent multiple types of objects within a single interface. C. The practice of hiding the internal details of an object and exposing necessary information. D. The combination of data and methods within a single class. Question number 38. What does coupling refers to in object-oriented programming? A. The degree of interdependence between classes or modules. B. The ability to represent multiple types of objects within single interface. C. The practice of hiding the internal details of an object and exposing the necessary information. D. The process of creating a new class based on the existing classes. Question number 39. What does cohesion refers to in object-oriented programming? A. The degree to which a class or module has single and well-defined purpose. B. The ability to represent multiple types of objects within a single interface. C. The practice of hiding the internal details of an object and exposing the necessary information. Question number 40. What are interfaces in object-oriented programming? A. Concrete class that can be instantiated. B. A blueprint or a contract for a set of methods that the class must implement. C. Objects that are derived from other objects. D. A relationship between objects that represent a whole-part relationship. Question number 41. What are components in object-oriented programming? A. Objects that are derived from other objects. B. A concrete class that can be instantiated. C. Independent and reusable software unit with well-defined interfaces. D. Relationships between objects that represent a whole-part relationship. Question number 42. What are patterns in object-oriented programming? A. A reusable solution to common design problem. B. Objects that are derived from other objects. C. Independent and reusable software unit with well-defined interfaces. C. Relationships between objects that represent a whole-part relationship. Question number 43. Which component allows object of different class to be treated as object of common superclass? A. Inheritance. B. Encapsulation. C. Polymorphism. D. Association. Question number 44. What is information hiding in object-oriented programming? A. The practice of encapsulating data within object to restrict direct access. B. The process of creating a new class based on existing classes. C. The ability to represent multiple types of objects within single interfaces. D. The combination of data and methods within a single class. Question number 45. What is inheritance in object-oriented programming? A. The practice of combining multiple objects into single entity. B. The ability to represent multiple types of objects within single interface. C. The hierarchical relationship where one class inherits properties and behavior from another class. D. The practice of hiding internal details of an object and exposing the necessary information. Question number 46. What is aggregation in object-oriented programming? A. A relationship between two or more objects where they are dependent on each other. B. The practice of hiding the internal details of an object and exposing necessary information. C. The specialized form of association that represents the whole part relationship. D. The process of creating a new class based on existing classes. Question number 47. What is polymorphism in object-oriented programming? The process of creating a new class based on existing class. B. The ability to represent multiple types of objects within a single interface. C. The practice of hiding the internal details of an object and exposing necessary information. D. The ability to use objects of different class through common interface. Question number 48. What is the purpose of putting together a requirement gathering team? A. To ensure that all stakeholders are involved in the process. B. To assign responsibility for gathering and documenting requirements. C. To facilitate effective communication and collaboration. D. All of the above. Question number 49. What are fundamental requirement gathering techniques? A. Interviews, questionnaires, and observations. B. Prototyping, testing, and validation. C. Agile development, iteration, and feedback loops. D. Code reviews, unit testing, and debugging. Question number 50. What is essential use case modeling in requirement gathering? A. Techniques for identifying and documenting system requirement from a perspective of actor and their interactions. B. A process of creating user interface to gather feedback from users. C. A method for classifying and prioritizing user requirements. D. A strategy for identifying potential changes and enhancement to the system. Question number 51. What is essential user interface prototyping in requirement gathering? A. The development of functional user interface that closely represents the final system. B. The process of conducting user interviews to gather feedback on the system interface. C. The creation of wireframes or mockup to demonstrate the layout and the functionality of the user interface. D. The evaluation and the validation of user interface design through usability testing. Question number 52. What is domain modeling with class responsibility collaborator cards? A. Techniques for mapping out the structure and relationships of class in the system. B. The process of analyzing the responsibility and the behavior of the system component. C. The development of user person to represent different user type and their needs. D. The identification of system requirement related to the specification domain or industry. Question number 53. What is the purpose of developing a supplementary specification in requirement gathering? A. To document additional requirements that are not covered by other techniques. B. To create a detailed plan for system implementation. C. To outline the roles and responsibility of team members in the requirement gathering process. D. To conduct testing and the validation of system requirements. Question number 54. Which techniques involves directly observing user in their natural environment to gather requirements? A. Interviews. B. Questionnaires. C. Observations. D. Prototyping. Question number 55. Which techniques involves engaging in conversation with user to gather detailed information about their needs and expectations? A. Interviews. B. Questionnaires. C. Observations. D. Prototyping. Question number 56. What is the purpose of essential use case modeling? A. To identify and document system requirements from perspective of actors and their interactions. B. To create a visual representations of user interface design. C. To develop user person and the scenario for usability testing. D. To validate and verify system requirements through user feedback. Question number 57. What is the purpose of essential user interface prototyping? A. To identify and document system requirements from the perspective of actor and their interactions. B. To create a visual representation of the user interface design. C. To develop user person and the scenario for usability testing. D. None of the above. Question number 58. What is the purpose of developing a supplementary specification? A. To identify and document system requirements from the perspective of actor and their interactions. B. To create a visual representation of user interface design. C. To provide additional details and specification for system requirement. D. To validate and verify system requirements through user feedback. Question number 59. What is the purpose of identifying change cases? A. To anticipate and plan for future changes to the system. B. To document the existing system requirement accurately. C. To align the requirement with the project schedule and the budget. D. To precise system requirement based on their impact on the project. Question number 60. What is the significance of testing early and often in requirement validation? A. It helps identifying error and issue in the requirement as early as possible. B. It ensures that all requirements are thoroughly tested before system deployment. C. To reduce the need for user acceptance testing. D. It focuses on performance testing rather than requirement validation. Question number 61. What is use case scenario testing in requirement validation? A. Testing the system performance under a various load condition. B. Testing user interface design and the usability of the system. C. Testing the system functionality based on different use case scenario. D. Testing the security and the vulnerability of a system. Question number 62. What is the purpose of a use case scenario testing? A. To evaluate the system performance and efficiency. B. To ensure the system meets the user's expectation and needs. C. To assess the requirement compatibility with different operating system. D. All of the above. Question number 63. What the benefit of testing early in requirement validation process? A. It reduces the overall testing effort and the cost. B. It ensures that the system requirements are well documented. C. It allows for more times to be spent on system design and development. D. It eliminates the need for user involvement in the testing phase. Question number 64. Which testing techniques focus on testing the system functionality based on different use case scenario? A. Use case scenario testing. B. Unit testing. C. Regression testing. D. Performance testing. Question number 65. What is the primary goal of use case scenario testing? A. To identify and fix defects in the system requirement. B. To verify the accuracy of the system design. C. To evaluate the system usability and the user friendliness. D. To ensure the system functions correctly in real world situations. This is part 1, object-oriented system analysis and design, or system analysis and design sample questions and answers. In the next video, I will provide you part 2 of object-oriented system analysis and design sample question and answer. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.